Okay, guys, I am vaping tonight. So I'm vaping, accept it or don't. I'm sorry. If you don't accept it, please exit stage left. I'm also, I don't know why, I'm having a moment. Okay, so I just got off work. You know that job that I thought that spirit and God and universe would never give me? I got it. So let me start here. I learned a lesson yesterday, a major one. It was a lesson I never thought that I would learn. You know what? It was a lesson I never thought I'd agree with. But I do. And you know what? The weirdest thing just happened. My time clock. I'm sorry about my ratchet, not brushed hair and all that. My time clock just switched from 120. And my time clock is always on point, 144. It did like a whole skip number thing in front of my eyes. So now you get to see what lesson I learned. I'm about to tell you. So, okay, y'all know how steadfast I am about a lot of things. Excuse me, because I literally worked 11 hours today. I mean, let me get there. So last night, me and my friend are hanging out. And I'll tell you why this story is so relevant. And why and what I have learned. And someday, to the truly opened person, to the truly transparent, to the truly accepted person, they will see why this is such a magnificent moment in my life. I learned why I feel the way I feel about relationships, about family, about this, about that, about jobs, about that. I learned why. So last night I invited my best friend to my house. She's my best friend because as long as she's in the corner, her own corner of the world, we're fine. There's something about her. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh my God, but I have to put out this message. Don't do it to me, God. There's something about her that just kind of, when we're in the same vicinity, home, club, environment, it's not a positive thing. 444, I had been pining over an ex for going on almost 4 years now. I literally haven't much dated because I just wondered, not because of that, but because I wanted to know the depth of the situation. Why did it seem so important, so pertinent, so strong to me? And when I thought about it, like, how could you just give it up like that? Like, if you did love me the way you said you did. And then I kept saying to myself, a pair of lips will say anything, but my heart did not believe it. And then last night I experienced it. It doesn't have to be the same person to learn the same lesson. Chaos is chaos. 5:55 on my clock. So I've been telling you for weeks about how I really don't want to let anybody in my space because it's zen, it's quiet, it's sweet, it's somber, it's calm, it's soothing, it's so I invite my friend to my house and I told her before I showed up to her house, I'm not really kind of digging you right now. As a good person, I will come and see you, but I'm really not digging you right now. I feel like you're jealous of me and that you throw like, how do I put this? Do you know how like you have that friend that's like, I didn't get to enjoy swimming because you made the water waves as you had fun splashing in the pool. So therefore, I couldn't have fun splashing in the pool because you were having fun splashing in the pool. Well, how do I do anything about that? So, as I started to evolve through the night with her, and to other people, it really seemed all right, but when the camera was off, it just seemed like this person would just become something that no earthly human being could recognize. Now, let me say this at this too. Um, excuse me. When everyone is telling you, like, not just me, I don't understand if I'm just sitting in your face. Then it's like some jealous, condescending, narcissistic stuff. But everyone you know is telling you exactly the same thing. I'm ignoring that. I'm so sorry. Go somewhere else and ask someone else. So everyone that you know is telling you the same thing about yourself, your inner self. And God says, when one or more prays in his name, a blessing shall be given. So if everyone that you know is telling you the exact same thing about yourself, what exactly, how can you look at someone else, 933, and say, you're the problem? Excuse me? I've taken myself well out of your equation, and you're still hearing the same shit. Actually, you're very lucky to be in my existence right now. I don't want you here. Her husband called and I said, can you please come pick up your wife? She still didn't leave. Then she commenced to yell in my house all night, still not leaving. I experienced, and this is the point that I was making about the person that I was in love with, like endlessly, unconditionally. We found a condition, okay? Because we found somebody, we as in me, myself, I, and self, that's a bunch of we, found somebody exactly like that. Only I was the outsider looking in because the love wasn't as strong as it was for that person. And to see that very same reaction from that person in another person, that was my lesson. That was my point, is to see that very same thing in one person and another person. And to see that I literally tried to calm that situation down until I lost my motherfucking Avalon mind. And you tell somebody enough, look, I'm not the one you want to fight with. I'm the one you want to be friends with. They don't hear that part. They hear the challenge of it all. Well, I guess you have accomplished what you wanted. You gave the challenge. Now I stepped up to the beast. There's a beast in me. I guess ultimately the point is I just want to clap to all those who think that they're beyond what's meant for them. How can you cause your own problem and then blame someone else for existing in it? So I used to have an ex that would come to my house and create all kinds of havoc because she couldn't maintain her own house. 1313. It's the truth. This very ex that left me out in the dirt when she actually got a place to live that I helped her get, because without my help, she would have never gotten there. And even the people that she ran off to wouldn't help her get there, but they sure helped her leave it. I was even kind enough to pay her exiting electricity bill. Let her come and stay in my home, which is much nicer than anything she could live in. This is my point. So recently I met another female and she's very nice. She's married and I don't mind that. But I was trying to keep it strictly platonic. It got out of control. Started coming in my house trying to tell me what to do, who to be, how to act. And when Spirit opens your door and opens your gate and opens your mind to manipulators, you no longer fear it, you just get angry at it. So the more I called her out about her manipulation, the more angry she got, and the more angry I got that she was actually intending to manipulate me. So then we fought. Okay. And that was last night. So the very same ex, she was trying to go out and have whatever she was doing at her mom's house, dad's house, boyfriend's house, and then in my house. And then she was trying to manipulate me into thinking she was the best thing since sliced bread because she was a Christian bread. I promise you, church people are like the worst. So she's Christian bread. What was all that Christian when you supposed to be settling down with somebody and you act like you don't even know what a relationship is? Where'd that Christian go then? Talking about you want to be in a polyamorous relationship. Where's the Christian at in that? I don't see no place in the Bible where. And then when you decide that you want to be with somebody, you're going to be monogamous with somebody else. Okay. My point is, when I beat her ass, she went around my whole city. After, by the way, I did not start that. She literally touched me first. And I'm the kind of person like, I'm zenning until you touch me. Touch me once. She touched me 3 times, like the Lord said. And on the 3rd day, my hands are risen. So, I don't know if anybody even is going to watch this, but it seems like after the 3rd day, I just kind of, 3rd venture, 3rd this, 3rd that, I just got fed up, right? Present time. So my friend, present day, kept kind of nagging me and poking me and this and that. So I just got fed up, right? So my ex, she was sitting outside my apartment. She would yell and scream and holler until the cops got called or this, that, or the other. This girl that I met, my friend here recent and today, she started yelling at him and hollering until what is it about me and crazy women? I think I had this discussion in like one of my earlier videos that I just started. It's the craziest shit I ever seen. Like how... Anyway, how complacent can you be? Or maybe it's just the God source universe feels like I'm not deserving of things. I don't know what it is. All I know is I can do whatever I like. Yeah. That being said, I'm at the place